The Detroit Lions have a lackluster pass rush, and you can put it on injury, but Brad Holmes said that this was the first time that we had to trade for a pass rusher at the trade deadline. And if you believe that Marcus Davenport is good, then that is your opinion, and I respect that. But we traded for Za'Darius Smith at the trade deadline, and he did not disappoint. He was the leading person at getting to the quarterback, not only with sacks, but pressures as well. And the Detroit Lions decided he was going to cost too much, and so they cut him heading into the 2025 NFL offseason. With that being said, he does date someone who lives in Detroit, and he's been sticking around for probably for those purposes. Now, Brad Holmes said at the NFL league meeting that they are keeping in touch with Za'Darius Smith's agent, and that's a good thing, but I don't know if he comes back. Because, as I said before, and if you're going to make videos using my quotes, again, say my name. Every time you make a video, until you say my name, I'm going to put say my name in your comment section. But that is, if I was Za'Darius Smith, I would not sign back with Detroit on a discounted deal. You knew exactly what you were getting when you traded for me. You knew the contract you were getting, you knew everything you were getting, and you wanted me to benefit you, but I'm not worth paying when I am the best pass rusher on your team at the end of the year. And don't forget, when Za'Darius Smith was traded, he didn't even play the initial game. And let's not forget, this is how sad this thing really is. It really is. Za'Darius Smith, if you recall, let's go back. We trade for Za'Darius Smith. We then play the Houston Texans. We cannot get to C.J. Stroud to save our life. Za'Darius Smith is in street clothes because he hadn't had a bye week, so Dan Campbell gave him the week off. We go into halftime, adjustments were made, and all of a sudden we start to get to C.J. Stroud. When the game ended, we found out and we saw clips of Za'Darius Smith coaching on the sideline, getting guys like, I don't know if Broderick played that game, but Levi and Josh to show them the ropes. And we wind up being able to get to the quarterback and disrupt C.J. Stroud, which allowed us to come back and overcome a 5-interception game by Jared Goff. That's the significance of having someone like Za'Darius Smith on and off the field. But Za'Darius Smith, man, I'm glad, and I'm glad he put this tweet out or retweet, and I'm wondering if he's feeling some type of way. This is coming from his Twitter account, and I didn't even know that he had a Twitter. From his Twitter account, he got the thinking face. And I ain't mad at you, Big Z. I'm not mad at you at all. Look at this. From the 33rd team, highest percent of pass rush snaps with a pressure over the past 3 seasons. Number 1, Micah Parsons. Number 2, Nick Bosa. Number 3, Myles Garrett. Number 4, Trey Hendrickson. Number 5, Za'Darius Smith. Number 6, Josh Hines-Allen. There is a minimum requirement of 1,000 snaps. I don't know how many snaps Aiden would have played if he hadn't been hurt, but if that number was over 1,000, Aiden would probably be number 1 or number 2, no doubt. Now, Za'Darius Smith with the thinking face. Things that make you say, because I'm sure that face is, well, if I'm number 5 at getting to the quarterback at pressures over the past 3 seasons with a minimum of 1,000 snaps, and I'm under great pass rushers like Micah Parsons, Nick Bosa, and Myles Garrett, and Trey Hendrickson, all of them either A, are getting, man, this is kind of fuming me because Micah Parsons is about to get a bag. Nick Bosa already got a bag. Myles Garrett got a bag. Trey Hendrickson about to get a bag. Josh Hines-Allen got a bag. And Za'Darius Smith was the cheapest out of all of them. And we couldn't even try to negotiate some type of deal that was good for him to stay in Detroit. And as we draft a rookie in any round, Za'Darius Smith would have been a quality have on this team, because not only could he have helped you on the field, he could have helped you off the field as well, coaching guys up on the sideline. This dude been in the league for over 10 years. And look at the tweet. Look at Micah Parsons. You talking about $200 million potentially. That's what we hearing. Nick Bosa, bag. Myles Garrett, bag. Trey Hendrickson, pending bag. Josh Hines-Allen, bag. Za'Darius Smith, $11 million. Come on, man. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You cannot nickel and dime your way to a Super Bowl. It doesn't happen. You could have cleared up some money somewhere if you really... Here's the bottom line. The bottom line is this. And I know y'all still love this man because not only did my videos do very well leading up to the trade deadline and after when we acquired him, but now in this dreadful offseason that is the Detroit Lions offseason so far, talking about Za'Darius Smith are my best viewed videos. Why? Because you knew what you got. Think about the Chicago Bear game when the Chicago Bears were coming back. And for the people in the comment section that say that we were hurt and so why our defense sucked, I mean, listen, we have different opinions, and we're going to see this year. We're going to see this. So let's do this. Let's figure out and let's come to agreement. You put in the comment section, where should the Detroit Lions rank with a healthy defense in total D at the end of the 2025 season? Should it be the bottom third of the league? Should it be the second third of the league or the top third of the league? Or if you want to be a little more forgiving, should it be bottom half of the league or top half of the league? For me, it needs to be a bare minimum top half of the league. In total defense, we did not rank very well. In pass defense, we ranked even worse. So you got a situation where, and this is what I keep telling you guys, you get what you pay for. And the thing that grinds my gears about this whole thing is that when you traded for Za'Darius Smith, keep in mind, Brad, these are Brad Holmes' words. This is the first time we had to trade for a pass rusher at the trade deadline, and Za'Darius Smith was the best of the available. And you know what you do? You throw him aside because he costs too much money. Well, you know what? Y'all like to talk about deals. It looked like the Lions was getting a deal because out of this list, Za'Darius Smith is making the least amount of money out of these 6 people. He's making the least amount of money. And he wasn't even worth what we did. And again, the salary cap, I understand. We're going to have $5 million next year. There are things that we can do to clear up some space. It happens all the time. You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. I understand that we have to Kirby Joseph, Brian Branch, Demir Gibbs. The rent is coming due for the Detroit Lions. There's no doubt about it. So whether you draft somebody or you pick them up in free agency, if they are good, you're going to have to pay eventually. Rookie deals eventually run out. And a lot of these players get the bag on their 3rd contract. So we're talking about a guy. So what do you think this means? What do you think it means? What do you think the thinking phase? I know exactly what it means. I know exactly. Why am I not on the team? Why did I get cut from the Detroit Lions? That's what this is. And he got every right to do it. So, like I said, if you're going to say my name, if you're going to quote my videos, then say my name. Say my name. And until you do, I'm going to be in your comment section. Say my name. Because this basement general manager right here spit nothing but facts. Nothing but facts. So let me know in the comment section below. What do you think about Za'Darius Smith and the thinking face? What do you think he's trying to say? I know what he's trying to say. A team that valued me enough to trade for me didn't want to pay me. And we know Za'Darius Smith, he smiled a lot, but he kind of petty, and I like it. He petty. Remember, he talked about he get to come back to the north and go against the teams he already played against. So who's to say he don't go to the Chicago Bears? I mean, why not? Benedict Johnson is over there. Go over there. I think Jonah Jackson is over there now too. He didn't play with him, but still, why not? See, this ain't personal for me. This is not personal. It ain't personal for them. It ain't personal for me. As far as this, if I'm Za'Darius Smith, you're Skippy. I'm not paying for the Detroit Lions on any type of discount unless I think that we are going to win a Super Bowl, because there's only one team that does it every year. And if I sat back and my agent said, hey, this is what the Detroit Lions are trying to do. Yes, it's less than you would have received. It's not what we talked about, but this team, do you feel like this team has a legit chance to win a Super Bowl? And if the answer is no, I am not signing with the city of Detroit. That's just what it is. That's what it is. It's almost equivalent to you got something really, really good at home, but something look nice and shiny outside. So you go outside and then you get that shiny thing. And then you find out that shiny thing wasn't about nothing. So now you want to come back home and realize that, once you get out there, what you had at home was more than enough. It was more than enough. It was what you needed. So that's what we just used the brother and threw him away. That's it. That's the bottom line to this. We used him and we threw him away. And now he thinking. And I ain't mad at him. Again, we're talking about a guy that's about to get a bag, a guy that already got a bag, a guy that already got a bag, a guy that's about to get a bag, a guy that already got a bag, and a guy that was not worth enough to wind up being able to stay on the team. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below about what do you think about Za'Darius Smith. Do you think that the thinking face was what I think it is, or do you think it is something else? This channel is made possible by viewers, subscribers, and members just like you. It's because of your support I get to do what I do. You could be anywhere else on YouTube, but you choose to rock with me. Let me tell y'all something, just so you know what's going on. New up-and-coming content creator he wants to mention my content, but he doesn't want to say my name. So I'm the Heisenberg in this situation. If you gonna talk about my content and use my content specifically in your thumbnails and talk about me in ways that I probably wouldn't, then you could at least say my name. Say my name. With that being said, but you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I'm telling you, man, it's real. I inspire so many people, but they don't like the words coming out of my mouth. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions. I appreciate y'all.